Did you ever have a feeling, something in the back of your neck, a notion, something that felt wrong? Well, welcome to Conspiracy Corner.
The world's ruled by aliens. There's a hidden race of lizard men. The CIA murdered Marilyn Monroe. The second government shot Kennedy. There's a secret group of industries controlling everything from oil to gold. But I'm not a sucker, I'm a believer. I'm not a sucker, I'm a believer. Conspiracy Corner, come to the Conspiracy Corner. Conspiracy Corner, come to the Conspiracy Corner.
Yo,
What is happening?
what's going on, man? This is another episode of Conspiracy Corner.
Yes, sir.
And this time, we're going to a deep topic, y'all.
Deep talk.
Hey, with this one, we got to do a part 2 or part 3, probably part 4 and 5 too on this one, because I think everybody going to have their own spin on things. So, but for the people out there, we're going to be discussing the conspiracy theory about Mr. Chris Benoit,
The crippler.
Mr. Crippler. Hey, we're going to be discussing that. It's several theories about that stuff. Me personally, I didn't believe that he did it. But it's people out there that do believe, but from different sources, it's all out there. It's all online for anyone to check it out. Use at your own discretion.
Yeah.
But there's several theories out there, man, concerning about he did or he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Or why. And you want to start off?
Let's talk about his accolades first. Talk about his accolades.
Oh,
He
man.
wrestled all over the world. WCW, WWE, ECW. He wrestled all over the world.
All over the world from young
World champ.
guy.
Yeah. Pegasus. That was his wrestling name when he had his mask on. World heavyweight champion, IC champion, US champion, tag team champion. Chris Benoit was and still is to me one of the best technician wrestlers ever.
Oh, best believe.
My favorite match. Yeah. My
ahead.
favorite match was with him in WCW. It was Chris Benoit versus Lord William Regal.
Oh, in WCW?
WCW.
Ooh, weird. yeah. Oh, you dug one up on that one, man. But with Chris Benoit had a lot of good matches with everybody.
A lot.
But the main one that he always seemed to be stuck to was Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Especially when Chris Benoit was in EC, he was in ECW as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people are aware of that, but the real wrestling fans, they know. He was there along with other people that people probably didn't know that was in ECW.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of them. It was just about the wrestlers on WWE.
Yeah. Well, at least the ones that was around. Most of them gone now. Majority all of them gone.
Yeah.
Except for like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Yeah, except for Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. But and Rey Mysterio was greatly he was impacted too.
Yeah.
Well, he was more impacted with Eddie Guerrero, but he knows Eddie and Chris was like this right here. It was like this, but it's
like brother.
Yeah. But it's several theories on what happened with the murder suicide, which is what we here to discuss.
Yeah.
And y'all, for the people out there, man, these are our opinions. This is what we have found online, and we pre spoke about certain stuff. But yeah, for me, when I go back and think about it, one of the biggest ones that for him not doing it. They said they had Mr. What's his name, Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, they said Kevin Sullivan. He used to wrestle at one time. He's also a booker and all type of stuff. He was once married to Chris Benoit's wife.
Why? Yeah.
He was once married to her, and
Yeah.
so they were saying like it might have been some stuff where Mr. Sullivan waited a decade before he did something, and they also said that no, these are just stuff that's out there now.
Yeah.
But they also said Mr. Vince McMahon had a part to do with it too, as to help cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not here to discredit anything, but we're just here to talk about it. But yeah, but that's basically what they said. But following with the rumors going on concerning Mr. Sullivan, the police never just really pursued him because it was not enough evidence to do it.
No.
And in the beginning when everything happened, they didn't know what happened. But then somehow it got switched over to he killed his family and stuff. But I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Like something in me just saying he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts, D-Walk?
I'm thinking the same thoughts you did. It's so much stuff that happened through the 3-4 days it happened. There's so much stuff that went on. There's so much like mystery stuff that went on. Like stuff that wasn't supposed to happened during the murder scene.
Yes. And let's also talk about the phone calls that he had with Chavo Guerrero and stuff as well. And I think he had one with someone else, but Chris was telling Chavo, if I'm not mistaken, it was Chavo.
Yeah.
He was telling Chavo it's been somebody following him in a white van. He would tell him on the phone somebody followed him in a white van and all kind of other stuff didn't feel right to him and all that, everything in that nature. And then what happened? What you got?
Oh, we got a guest.
Hey.
We got a guest.
How you guys doing?
What's going on,
good,
man?
We got Christian and Don, part of the Misfit Nation, in the joint.
Look,
ladies and gentlemen, I heard you guys talking, so I could sort of jump right in here.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, bro. Go, how your feelings towards the Chris Benoit? We at the beginning of it. How your feelings is about the Chris Benoit situation?
And I may have to jump off a little later, like a little early, but just letting you know. I heard what Kane was saying, because I know about the that was actually the where I first got into the whole Chris Benoit conspiracies, was the Kevin Sullivan thing. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I actually believed it and I bought into it. But then, like, when I got older and I learned more about the law and kind of how they have to go about things, it's not even necessarily that they didn't have much evidence to go off of. They really had no evidence that Kevin Sullivan had anything to do with it. So yeah, I know I bought into it when I was younger, but now I see that was just kind of me being naive.
Yeah, man, it was a lot going on, man. Around that time, man, everybody was throwing fingers, but it seemed like if they said, okay, if he didn't do it, if he didn't do it, it was so much stuff put in place to make it look like he did do it. Now we do have people that's saying he did do it, but some of how everything was placed in the house, what was done, all this, what was said, all that stuff was kind of iffy. But I know for years I felt like he didn't do it for years.
This is one of the weird ones. I
Benoit
thought that
didn't
was
do it?
weird.
Say again?
Sorry, Kane, you don't believe Benoit did it?
No.
Okay. And I'll just to be transparent, I believe he did do it. I believe for the most part what the police reported. Call me naive, but we're having a conversation here. This is how we may change each other's mind.
Yeah.
No,
What do you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, it's up to anyone's discretion, man. I mean, hey, everybody's not entitled to have the same opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it was just a lot of inconsistencies to me.
Yeah,
especially with his dogs and stuff like that. Was how he unallowed himself and all that stuff. How everything was done, it just kind of raised some flags for me.
Yeah.
It kind of just raised some flags. And
I will agree, even though I disagree with your final take on it. It is a very odd thing. Like, it came from out of nowhere. He was a very famous guy, especially if you're a wrestling fan. And I agree with you, like the placing the Bibles around the house and the whole, like, the way things were set up. It did seem a little set up. The thing that I just learned as I got older, and this is what a lot of the juxtaposition of me believing it and not was me getting older and just kind of learning things. And that, for instance, his text messages and the Bibles and all that, like, the guy obviously wasn't in the right state of mind. If you were to accept that he actually did it, he had brain damage. He had a lot of emotional issues. You guys talked about when they lost Eddie Guerrero, that really fucked him up.
Yeah.
And I just think that a lot of that, as much as it sounds like it's just explaining it away, it kind of is what it is. And that's where I mostly accept some things that may be hard to accept.
Yeah. But these are all conspiracies.
Yeah.
None of us know what actually went down. When none of us there. When none of us there to see how it went down.
Yeah.
And honestly, where I'm at as far as all conspiracy theories, I look at just evidence. Like, what the evidence says is what I usually go with. It's kind of Occam's razor. Simplest route is the truth.
Simplest route is the truth. But also it could be other factors placed into the stuff, like some very, very wealthy people might have shook some stuff up.
I was watching the stuff where they said it could have been a hitman job.
Professional hit.
Yeah, personal hit. But at the same time, I look at it, this is how crazy it is. You can't be, when you're so paranoid where you think people follow you. A lot of times when we read, like, people say people following you, it's true. Like, when you feel like you're getting followed and you take it different ways, homes and back and forth to work. I mean, like I said, till this day, I take different ways to work. I go different ways, like, because you never know. Like, and then the part where Chris Benoit was calling Chavo, and it sounded like he was out of breath, like he was wrestling with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know Chavo. I know that was kind of hard for Chavo as well, man. Being so close to that man.
And he lost Eddie too.
Yeah,
he lost his uncle. He seen his uncle dead.
Yeah. So I understand that could be hard on him, but just like Krishan said, I mean, what's the easy thing is the truth, but what is really the truth?
Well, that's actually a good question. In that, like, I guess good way to go is, what do we believe happened?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
I personally, I believe something just snapped in his brain, and we've seen plenty of men do this before, where they do a homicide, suicide with their family. And yeah, I think that's just what it was. I honestly believe that after he killed his family, part of him, like, snapped back, and this is all conjecture, but part of him snapped back and was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
Or he didn't even remember doing it or whatever it was. And I think that's where the whole thing of like placing the Bibles and the weirdness came. Was he like, I think it was even proven that he died like 2 days after his son and his wife, right? So I think it was a day or two. It might have been. So basically, he kind of was just like wandering around the house with his dead family, which is super morbid to think about. But
yeah,
just in his house with his family that he just killed, and he was just there. Yeah. And that's where he was doing the text messages and, you know, setting everything up for people to come and find them. Which is also another thing, is he basically set it up for people to come and find. That's why he was like, the dogs are on the side and all that type of stuff. But but that's what I believe. Yeah. I'd like to hear what you guys like.
No, but it was weird though, because damn, what was I about to say? It was weird though because damn, I forgot my whole train of thought.
It'd be like that, bro.
Give him a button.
Yeah, give him a button, huh?
Damn. No, it was just weird, like when they let the neighbor go in the house. When the police came, like before the police even went in the house, they let the neighbor go in. I thought that was weird. It's a murder scene. Why are you letting the neighbors go in the house?
Well, I don't think they knew it was a murder scene at that point.
It's supposed to be like a wellness check or something.
Something like that, and I guess the neighbor, they're good friends with them.
Yeah, but
still weird.
If you call the people, if you call the police to do a wellness check, it should be the officer going in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the neighbor. But also to say that about the dogs. So I think that the whole purpose was the neighbor. The neighbor was more familiar with the dogs. Yeah. So the neighbor probably went to try to move the dogs or whatever in that nature or whatever like that. So I mean we got to put that in there too.
Yeah, but what made the neighbors so curious that I'm gonna walk over here at this time and try to figure out what's going on? Like when something happened, like you already know, like if something happened like that with us, they're gonna tell us to stay back. We'll go in no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, I know some of the neighbors found out about it through the news, just like the rest of us.
That's because it was on Wiki. That's because it was on Wiki, like 3 days before it happened.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this up too.
Yeah, it was on, that was crazy. That's the crazy thing about it. Before all of them even died, it was on Wiki.
If I find a video, can you play it? Because you know they actually released the interrogation of that guy, the video of that guy.
Well, they opened the case back up too.
Hold on.
Hey, Invisible Man.
Yeah, I mean this is really up for discussion. I mean, there you go. Say his name and he appeared.
Hello. Look what he said. Look what I tell you.
What's up?
That's crazy. Krishan got a video, and he said, if he send it to you or anything or play it, could we get it played on there on this thing?
Yeah, give me a second. Just send it to the X, Krishan, and I'll work my magic.
Yeah, I just gotta find it.
Joe Hendry, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Hendry. You say his name, he appears.
I'm right here in the background watching Raw right now, just chilling out. So I got you guys. I'll look for it right now. Bye, guys.
But yeah, now as me feeling how I felt about him not doing it, there is a lot of stuff that's pointing to he did do it, kind of like some of the stuff that Krishan was mentioning. Mm-hmm. But like I also heard stuff like hallucinations and psychotic breaks. You know, he might have just lost his mind, but he might just like Krishan said, he might just up and flip. But here's my question with that is, what you think for him to just up and flip? What you think made him flip? What you think triggered him to make him flip?
That's a good question.
Even consider hurting his family. Is the family just right there, and they just right there, and they just in the line of fire, or what?
Well, no, a lot of men that do that murder suicide thing is they kill their family because they don't want to leave their family. like without them. Yeah, it's like some twisted shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not justifying it, but
football player Junior Say, he shot himself. He had the same thing Chris Benoit had, but he didn't kill his family.
I mean, look, we don't know how him and Nancy relationship was. She could have easily just said, "Hey, I want a divorce."
Yeah.
Boom. That's
they
it.
tried that already. Remember? Do you remember they tried that already and they made up and canceled the divorce?
Well, that's then even more proof that they didn't have like the best of relationships. I'm not trying to judge them, but look how it ended.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if these women nowadays they somewhat like getting punched. I don't condone it. Though. I don't condone it.
Some of them consider it foreplay.
Yeah, get the engine
someone be like,
turning.
Hey, someone be like, I'm getting rid of your ass. Get punched. I love you.
Rihanna, Chris Brown. We already know.
Boy. Oh, don't get me started on that too, but that's for another episode.
That's a whole other episode.
Another episode. But okay, let's also talk about his mental, like the mental illness and the CTE scans.
Mm-hmm.
What they alleged that was going on with his brain. You know, that they said that the autopsy revealed that his brain was like severely damaged. You know, from all the chair shots and with the flying headbutts and all the flipping and twisting and all this other stuff. You know, and they said it resembled that of an 85-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you got to throw that in there too. But I wonder, did anyone else see these scans?
That's a good question. Okay, let me see if I can just like look that up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not playing one side. I'm going both. Going both.
Oh, same here. Yeah, I'm trying to be open-minded here.
Yeah, I'm going both. You know what I mean? But it is a lot to consider.
Yeah, I think you can look it up here. I don't know if this is his though. Hold on.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying it's not out there, but I'm saying that I haven't heard anyone speak of it, of anyone else actually seen them besides doctors, and we all know doctors can't get paid off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Here, I guess they showed it on the news at some point because this is a screenshot from the news. I mean, it's also just like pictures.
Yeah.
That could be really it could be a picture of a sponge.
Yes, it could be. SpongeBob brain.
I don't know if I could. I'll send that to Alex as well. We'll pull that up if anything.
That he had some connection.
Well, I'm sure there was some of that. You know.
He actually lived around the corner.
It's revealed that the man lives around the corner from the WWE HQ.
And I have like no connection whatsoever to WWE.
I gotta ask, why did you post it on Wikipedia?
It was just a stupid thing. Like I can't really explain. It was just like hearing things like that they're like Benoit was saying like just throwing like they were sick or something, and I added my own true speculation. Never did I expect that to actually be the case. You know, the next night when I got home from work, you know, and I saw the picture of Benoit. It's like pretty serious. Like I was in total disbelief. It was just such a huge coincidence.
Do you follow him much on the WWE?
Like he was one of my favorite wrestlers. Like so, like I followed watch his matches and stuff.
Mm-hmm. If you cooperate, give us a computer. I don't have to do a search warrant for it, and we'll get a forensic examination of it for Georgia. We're all set. So we're concluding 1402, and we're going to head over to your house. Okay.
Yeah, Alex, I think that's pretty much it.
After questioning, the man was cleared of any wrongdoing and found to have no involvement in the Chris Benoit incident.
Yeah, I think that might be it, Alex.
Yeah.
And this brings us to Conspiracy Corner.
Yes.
So, I guess the question would be, do you believe Do you believe it's a coincidence and he just did that, or is there more to this kid? Is he just a patsy?
But you remember when Kevin Silver when he told Chris Benoit, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, but wasn't that in storyline?
No, it was real life. That's after he took Nancy.
Yeah.
Really?
When he found out Nancy was cheating on him with Chris Benoit, that's why he got him buried in WCW.
Ah, okay. Sometimes I don't know what's like storyline from back then. And
now this goes back to what I said earlier about Kevin Sullivan. They said he waited 10 years before he might haven't did something.
And they so say he had some ties. What they say.
And they also said that Mr. Vince McMahon helped cover it up too.
This all I'm saying right here.
But why would Vince have any like? What would be his motive to help Kevin Sullivan? They don't have really any. Like
we don't know who really cool, who's cool by association. We don't know. We don't know.
I find that a little hard to believe that Kevin Sullivan and Vince have like where he's covering up a murder for him.
Yeah,
that's a little deep.
Yeah, that is deep, but it is out there though.
Okay, another example. OJ didn't do it. Another prime example.
Well, I think a more like a better comparison would be that because there's a theory out there that OJ had somebody with him, and I always thought it was AC.
The glove didn't fit.
Well, yeah, well that's kind of the thing. Maybe fit AC, but my point is. I think there would be at least some kind of evidence that there was other people there, because the whole Kevin Sullivan thing is that him and his kind of like satanic crew went out to Benoit's place and did like a Manson family kind of deal.
Yeah. So what about?
Again, if there was like some evidence that there was more than just the family there, then I mean, people could clean up crime scenes too. So I guess it's not necessarily,
So what about the open alcohol bottles and wine bottles that they found that was drunk out of, but it wasn't no alcohol or nothing in their system
at all,
and they couldn't find no fingerprints on the bottles.
I don't know.
And then another one is when Chris Benoit hung himself.
Can't say that.
On Mex. He had it all the way Mex. There's no way you could lift that up with one arm. There's no way you could do Mex with one arm. There's no way you could do over 1,000 pounds with one arm. They said he hung himself on the weight. There's no way you could do that.
Well, Chris Benoit was stronger than your average human. He was also on
1,000 pounds with one arm.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is there's ways to rig like a weight machine to do that. That doesn't necessarily just take you holding one arm and then wrapping it around your throat and then letting it go.
But
it's a healthy brain tissue. Chris Benoit's brain tissue.
Ooh, hey, but how is that possible to rig the weight machine like that, bro? I mean, that's that in that case, everybody could be doing it. It's cheating. I mean, I don't understand how.
No. Rig. All you have to do is find something to hold the weight up, and then have it sit on it, and then you just kick it out. Like,
the only thing they found was him with the thing wrapped around his neck, and they didn't find nothing else around him.
Wait, let me look up so that we're having an accurate conversation. Let me look up how much weight.
All right.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, but another thing was like when I was speaking about earlier with cover-ups, not necessarily talking about Vince McMahon, but they said Another theory suggested that WWE officials, potentially including Vince McMahon, but
What?
check this out now. Potentially including Vince McMahon, were aware of the deaths sooner than publicly acknowledged and attempt to cover up the details, or at least hope to bury the story to protect the company's image. The fact that WWE initially ran a tribute show for Benoit before the full details emerged is sometimes cited in the context.
Hey, I'm gonna watch some stuff about some girl.
Well, I don't
You got me
necessarily.
worried. I thought you said Method Man. I said what?
What?
I don't think that's so like shocking that WWE had prior knowledge before the rest of us of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's all out there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the point is that like that's not necessarily like I don't see what's like shocking about that, where that's like dipping into that they were in on it.
Okay, well then, a potential thing was just like what D-Wall said. The stuff was the whole thing was known before before everything went out. Like it was on Wikipedia, and you said Wikipedia or something. D-Wall?
yeah, Wikipedia, yeah.
Man, these folks, and it's saying right here, it said it was known way before.
Well, no. What the guy from Wikipedia said, because I think we're kind of like blurring the lines of the timeline that happened here.
Okay.
So the guy was saying that he wrote that on Wikipedia because he heard something on the news about Chris Benoit and his family being sick or something like that. That's what he thought. So if you remember when it initially happened, it was only being reported that there was like a gas leak in Chris Benoit's house, and that they, what is it called, carbon monoxide poisoning or something. That was the initial reports, like the first day, and then by the end of that day we found out the rest, that oh no, it was actually a murder suicide, or there was at least foul play, I think. WWE also didn't know either. At that point, they were going off of the carbon monoxide thing. So I think that's the timeline of it. That first day or two, we were kind of like foggy on it, on what actually happened, and then it came out later. Because if you remember, I think it was Monday night that they did the Benoit tribute. Then the next night on ECW is when Vince came out and did his speech about, we're just gonna forget this shit ever happened.
Yeah.
Move on. Entertain you. So yeah, I just think that's important to get the timeline down so that we know. And do you guys disagree with anything I said on the timeline?
I mean, it's all theories, bro.
Yeah.
No.
It don't matter if we agree or not.
No. Factually, the timeline.
Okay. As far as the timeline
do you
goes,
agree? Do you remember that being accurate? What I just said?
Yeah. We said the very next night. Yeah, I remember that they did a little tribute thing. Then I remember. I mean, it's kind of foggy because that's been years ago too. But I do remember events coming out and talking on the mic and addressing some stuff. I do remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just so we were clear on that.
Yeah, but it was breaking news when that came on the news. It stopped the TV shows and everything. What was going on? Breaking news. That was. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the hardest ones besides Kobe Bryant, to me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Well, yeah, I think it was just the shocking nature of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I think a lot of these theories came from. This is my theory on the theories, is that it was just a lot of wrestling fans that didn't want to accept that this might be what it actually is.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were like, "No, I gotta come up with something else." Because you gotta remember, Benoit was a hero to a lot of people.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
You're right.
I said, or like I said, or maybe like I said, it's a lot of shit that's been covered up and everything. I mean, what if he really didn't do it? I mean, it's a lot of shit we don't know about that's a cover up.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff going on about. Like, okay, like some people, like as far as people saying that he did do it, someone was blaming it on like self medication with the drugs and alcohol, but we kind of spoke about that too as well. They were also talking about the artificial, was it steroid thing? They was talking about the steroid thing. The brain trauma, let me think. Oh yeah, stress with his marriage and career. I mean, there's a few things that I could just think of right now.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's stuff saying he did. It's stuff saying he didn't. We'll probably never get the honest truth. But just like you said, Christian, he was a hero to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. He was a hero. And they fucked with him. They fucked with him for sure. But just like he was a hero to a lot of people, and people didn't want to believe it. But also on the flip side, maybe he just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't do it. Maybe he might have. I mean, I'm not saying he did or didn't, but I feel like he didn't. But I am also a Benoit fan, so I see where you came up with that too. What was and stuff, but it was a very crazy time around that time, man. Just to hear about one of your favorite wrestlers unaliving his family and himself, and that's another thing. Speaking of family, did anyone see what did Chris Benoit's other son said about it?
Daniel, I think.
Yeah. No, David. It's David.
Yeah, David.
David, yes.
Yeah.
Who looks exactly like Chris.
Yeah, look just like him.
What?
Scary.
Yeah, but none of the talent.
Oh, he doesn't.
It look just like him. I mean, like if he walked up to me right now, you'd be like, "What the fuck? Oh shit!"
Hey, for real. Hey,
he look just like him.
Yeah, he do. I mean, I don't remember catching anything about his son speaking about what are his thoughts about it. I'm not saying he don't have no thoughts about it, but I don't remember catching anything from him. But I imagine he's out there. We just probably don't know where to look, because I imagine people have talked to him and talked to him about it, like asked him like has he noticed stuff going on with his dad, and or something in that nature. Trying to pinpoint like hey David, did you know how your dad was acting a certain kind of way? Like, have his everything changed, his mannerisms, and you know what I'm saying? People ask these questions. And I imagine this stuff's out there somewhere.
Well, let me throw out something, because so that we can maybe debunk some of these theories.
Yeah,
okay, so the alcohol bottles. So it's true that Chris Benoit didn't have any alcohol in his system. However, Nancy's toxicology report revealed that she had an alcohol level of 0.184 grams per 100 milliliters. And that's considered a high alcohol level. So that could explain the alcohol bottles. That would explain them, I would say.
But what about him talking to Chavo? Sound like he was out of breath, like he was wrestling with somebody.
Well, that's a different point.
And then he telling them, his white van keep following him around there.
But it was like he kept getting text messages. So let's say he sent a text message at first to try to get the attention, and nothing happened. Like I said, let's say he wrestled with these people, and he got time to send a text out. Nobody answered. But then when he finally called, and it sounded like he got a breath, he been wrestling with somebody. I mean, I don't know. We never know.
I mean, he could have been working out.
I don't know, and then working out. It's two different ways.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, but it's different kind of workouts. It's a workout where you could tell, hey, I've been tussling with a motherfucker, and this is a workout where I've been lifting weights where I can't lift weights. Them two different ones.
Right, what about this? He could have been out of breath from strangling his wife.
As strong as he is, bro. Come on. Oh man, damn.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to
Turner.
strangle somebody?
Hey.
No. My point is that you can pretty much like say that like that's all right. Like the alcohol bottles, right, and the alcohol levels. That's like provable. Why he's out of breath and why he's out of breath, we can all come up with reasons for that. That could be anything.
I grab a dog and I choke him.
Like,
and I choke him.
Hey, you sound like you beat your women over the last chocolate milk.
For real, for real.
You take the last chocolate milk.
About the last chocolate milk.
Blow this milk up.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just saying.
My chocolate milk.
Like we can prove that why he's out of breath. That could be a million different reasons.
Yeah, see, that's why we don't know.
Yeah, but we know that now. Like that's been debunked that his wife was the one that was drinking. So that whole bottle thing, it's explained.
That's a lot of alcohol, man.
Beer and alcohol. Beer and wine.
Level.
Beer and wine. You're not even supposed to mix that.
Over how long can you consume alcohol? How long were those bottles sitting there for?
Well, alcohol get out your system like 24, 48 hours.
I thought it was like maybe like 12, maybe. Or it depends on how you know.
Yeah, but depending on your body though. Depending on how your body though. Like Kane, like you know, Kane could drink a lot, but you know, I still gotta drink Kane and everything. Kane could drink a lot.
You're arguing the wrong point because it's in the toxicology report. She had a high alcohol level when she was murdered or when she died, right?
Yeah.
So all the bottles laying around the house, it's a provable fact that she drank them.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the bigger, like we don't know, like to me for a woman, that's a lot for a woman. Wine and beer mixing them, that's a lot for an alcoholic.
They call them Boilermakers, don't they?
Man, what? Hey, the only people I know that drink them is crackheads. Crackheads can drink like 6 of them like a champ.
Hey, come on, man. If you go buy me a beer, man.
Come on, man. You know, yeah.
Hey, especially get you some that teleport and some
man, what?
Some what Mad Dog 2020.
Honestly,
not Mad Dog 2020. We call them Hurricanes, the 211s and shit like that. What kind of bottles I'm getting?
I've seen a crackhead chug a bottle of rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, chug it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. An alcoholic is going to drink a lot of fucking alcohol. And they're probably going to have a lot of alcohol bottles laying around their house.
Yeah, but how much can you drink?
Doesn't matter. The question is, how much can Nancy drink?
No, I'm saying, how much can you drink? Because, you know, it's some people that, I mean, to me, like I've been drinking for a long time.
Do you throw your bottles out as soon as you're finished with it? Do you throw it out and then take the garbage out of your house? Or do bottles lay around your house for a little bit?
I got a trophy right here, all my alcohol bottles.
Okay, so Nancy did the same thing. How is that so out of the realm of possibility?
It was a trash can. I got mine on the shelf.
Yeah, either point is if you drink a lot, you probably have empty bottles of alcohol laying around your house. That's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not like shocking. It's not proof of like somebody else being there either.
My man said, I believe someone had Chris Benoit's phone.
Yes, that's another thing too. It was like at first they believed it was Chris Benoit, but they said the last few messages they believe, I forgot how it went, but they believe it wasn't him because of what was said in the messages.
Somebody put it in the chat here. I'll read it. Chavo Guerrero received strange text messages. This is from V.3320, just to give him his credit. Chavo Guerrero received strange text messages from Chris Benoit's and Nancy Benoit's phone in the early morning of June 24th, 2007, which included their home address and details about their dogs. Now, from what I know about this, it was like he sent out like sort of mass text messages to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I like if somebody that he texted didn't have their home address, he's sending it out in a mass text.
Yeah.
Then like people that know his home address are going to get that too, unless he's going to detail the text messages.
Yeah.
Unless, like I said, or what if he was like the people he knew who knew his address? He let them know what was going on so they could pop up, but nobody never popped up.
Well, the
Maybe
thing
like
I
he
noticed.
was. Yeah, no, I'm saying maybe he was. Maybe he knew when even when he said somebody following me.
Yeah.
What if so that one day he pulled in the house and everything? Maybe the people that was in the house already, or like I said, it wasn't no forced entry and everything. So maybe they was already in the house. Get downtown. You know, he might have got to another room or the upper hand, like sending text out. Sending text out. The last text, he might have got the upper hand and everything. Hey, made the phone call to Chavo like he was out of breath, and maybe another one popped up on him and everything. Like, I mean, they said it could be to
I
me
feel
like
like
when I read it.
that's a lot of activity at a house to go unnoticed.
Yeah, but you know where they stay at though?
Yeah.
Well, they have close enough neighbors that the police sent them in.
Man, neighbors got stuff to do.
Yeah, but also for Chris, but as a man, if you're Chris Benoit and you're going to be traveling a lot, you're going to be close to some of your neighbors to like keep an eye on your house.
Okay.
Yeah, that one neighbor that stay close to him.
Like his yard and our yard, we could say it's two different things. His yard, our yard, yeah, we got neighbors that go watch out for us. They neighbor, they got to get on a go-kart probably, or they got to fucking walk a half a mile. Yeah.
No, he wasn't living in a mansion like that.
It was big enough.
A nice suburb.
It was a nice size house.
It was big enough.
It was nice size house. It wasn't no mansion, but it was nice size though.
Yeah, but he wasn't like living on like Mar-a-Lago or anything.
No. Do y'all think they were tortured by Chris badly? Chris had enemies. Ooh.
Let me see what this neighborhood looked like. I mean, it was rather secluded. I won't lie.
It was nice. I would live there. I would say. Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Man, what? No. I don't want to now. I don't want to now.
Oh yeah.
You forgot.
Yeah. It's too many it's too many of them walking around looking like real women.
They was different parts of Atlanta, man.
Somebody told me on a different note, somebody told me I was a fucked up person because I said when I go to clubs and when I go to clubs and everything or bars, I put Viagra in women's drinks and then look the imprint in their pants. Somebody told me I was wrong about that. I said you can't tell nowadays. So look, while I'm talking to you, I'm gonna slip a Viagra in your drink and I'm looking dead at your Damn.
What about this? Benoit's house was like gated.
I forgot the Invisible Man was paying attention. My bad. Damn, I can't believe that. And y'all let me go. Why y'all let stop me? Why let me, man, hold on.
Is this what the wrestling business has devolved into over the past 22 years?
Damn, I'm getting payback from Wednesday. Now I'm getting payback for Thursday, huh? Am I? Hey, that's fucked up, man.
No. Okay. First off, it's not fucked up. It was wrong for you to do that shit to D-Walk. I mean, not the D-Walk, to Kane. Why do you have to ding that man for no damn reason at all? Why?
Hold on, what I do?
No. Remember Kane that he dinged you for no damn reason? I watched the show. I'm like, why?
Yeah, you did get me though, bro.
Hey, I live in the ghetto. I get trigger happy sometimes.
You know what?
That is absolute facts.
Hey, everybody had to get it that night.
All right. Not everybody. You know that.
Kids, cats, dogs, chicken, birds, chickens, all that. Everybody had to get it.
Everybody gotta go, even the dog.
Before we continue, we have some good news. Possibly, I'm not jinxing this, but good news. And Krishan's been out of the loop. In the Evolve podcast, we have another person that actually is an affiliation with Wrestling Soup. So on Thursday, We are actually going to have a collaboration with those guys.
Wrestling
honestly.
Soup.
Yes,
Cool.
they're like they're they're not the Wrestling Soup guys, but they're a subdivision that gets promoted by Wrestling Soup officially.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have like a sort of an affiliate thing going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll put that out there. Check us
That's
out on
dope.
Thursday, episode 37. Keanu Carver versus Jackson Drake. You know what,
Nice.
Sean? I really wish you. I know you don't watch this, but Jackson Drake is the personification of what a wrestler should be in your eyes, because he is a male chauvinistic pig on camera. On camera, he doesn't respect the woman GM. He calls her. He always says, "Why is there a woman GM?" He says, "Typical woman." He points the finger at her like Mad Men. You would love him. You
Nice.
would love him.
Telling me already.
Okay?
Go
And
to
he
the
calls
kitchen.
And he calls himself Dr. Thirst. So, that's just for the ladies.
Go to the kitchen.
Why?
Is he
That's
doing
that
like
finger. That's that finger that best that mean. Go to the kitchen. Go to the
Yeah,
kitchen.
doing
Go to
like
the kitchen.
is he doing like an Andrew Tate kind of thing?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's pretty smart. That would work well in wrestling.
Well, not in the main
WWE's
roster,
not going to let them do it, but
Yeah, but Evolve, yeah. Because again, the guys also they have a guy called It's Gall who does a studometer every week, and he bases them on muscles. Like it's pretty gay in a sense, but it's pretty funny. Like he gave the Steiner brothers a 9.8. Dude, they deserved to be a 9. It's fucking Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner.
We talking about old Scott Steiner or new Scott Steiner?
No, old Scott Steiner, genetic
Okay, we
freak
talking
Scott
about
Steiner.
we talking about
wait,
Scott Steiner before he came Big Papa Pump or
yeah.
Scott Steiner?
No, Big Papa Pump Scott
Oh
Steiner.
man, that's a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
I would have gave him a 12. No Diddy.
No. Okay. I know you did. Now,
No.
also, but he's also fair. He gave the Dudley boys a 6.8. He said,
Oh.
and I quote, if they would focus less on the tables and more on the gains, they would have got a higher score.
Who was bigger than Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, no Diddy?
Hey,
Nobody.
I don't even know if I agree with that.
Well, they were fat. He bases them
Yeah.
on like musculars. Like, if you're not
Scott
muscular,
Steiner?
you either not. No, not Scott Steiner.
No, I'm
Dudley
saying.
boys.
He should got
No,
a
he got
12.
9.8.
Scott Steiner should got a 12.
It's just based on their like physiques or something.
Yeah, he rated the prototype John Cena 9.5.
What?
He rated Rick Rude perfect 10.
What?
Perfect 10. Everyone
Scott
across the
Steiner
board.
was bigger than Rick Rude and ripped.
No,
He had
Scott
Steiner.
Yes.
Scott Steiner had a muscle. Scott Steiner had a muscle on top of a muscle on top of a muscle.
Okay.
Like you remember the cartoons?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
cartoons.
when the muscle would turn into a person and then create its own muscle.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the muscle would be.
go.
Hey, the
Exactly.
muscle would be showing. His muscle would be posing like a muscle.
Yes, but it's Gal. I truly adore this freaking content over the fact that he bases it on muscular. He bases like on the fact that he's like Rick. Okay, Scott Steiner was muscles on muscles. True, and that's all steroids, right? Rick Rude.
So they say.
So they give me that bullshit. So like the fucking OJ
So they
shit.
say.
Come on now. Yeah, OJ didn't kill his wife. Okay, so they say. Anyway, with Rick Rude, he based it on the fact that he was lean and jacked and just like he was perfect throughout his whole career. Scott Steiner got big, and then later on in life, he got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
He got old.
Yeah,
He was
Rick Rude looks exactly the same.
I'll tell you who was a fucking
Rick Rude
monster.
did.
A monster when it came to physique was Hulk Hogan, like in the late 70s.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Oh, yeah. By the
Scary
way,
looking.
it's scary looking, but like I said, like this show that I do on before I get out of here, the show I do on Thursdays, Chris, is based on characters who are just trying to do new things. And It's Gall, for example, and these guys have seen this. He just makes fun of everybody. He does it based on looks and everything else, but also based on muscles. And that's the way to go. You got a wrestler evolve called Cappuccino Jones, and his base is like all his moves is based on coffee. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. It happens. Whatever. I'm out.
Hey, I don't see nobody talking about Zeus, and wasn't Zeus up there with Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, they had a match. What they on a
No holds barred.
he actually was in WCW, wasn't it?
Yeah, and WWE. He's in WWE as Zeus. Wasn't he up there with Hulk Hogan and Bill? Ain't nobody giving Zeus his flowers.
Big Debo.
Yeah, Zeus
Debo,
was jacked.
and he stayed big. He took Craig Chain, man. He took Red Chain and everything.
Yeah. Hey, but I think this right here was a very interesting episode. I do also think we should cut it a little bit early.
Yeah.
So we got to have some more ammunition for part 2,
part 2,
part 3, or how many parts you want to go. You don't want to split it all out in the first episode. No.
I mean, we just did this just because, like we said, we was gonna do this. Like we've been said we was gonna do this. Like I said, this is the reason it's part 1. And then, like I said, it depends on how good it get, or the more likes we get and everything, we might do a part 2. And then, like I said, we gonna have more people on. Like we gonna have this bitch look like the Avengers on this bitch one day. I'm talking about it, like for real.
Hey, for real, it's a lot of people out there, man, that they have their opinions. What is pros and cons? What is he did it, he didn't do it. There's a lot of people out there, but it's all theories though.
Yeah,
it's all theories. It's all what someone says, rumors, basically rumors, and it's all out there. It's online. It's accessible. It's accessible. It's right there. So hopefully, Mr. Chris Sean.
Yeah.
If we decide to do a part 2, hopefully you come back in and show up and show out like you did today.
Yeah,
hopefully
man,
we have several other people want to come in, some newcomers, man. We welcome it all because for especially the ones that watch this episode, it might have been some stuff that we didn't touch.
Yeah,
that they know about.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Krishan came in this joint like Thanos and everything, beating up everybody. I said, damn.
I like that though. I like that.
Yeah, man, it's dope. Like I said, this is how people who love wrestling, this is how we grow. We talk about the shit we don't like. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. This is what we do, connect with people and talk about the shit we love, argue, debate, and everything. Eventually, at the end of the day, we all dope. And we all going to holler at each other out there tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, and still laugh about the shit.
Definitely. And I came into just to be the skeptic because I know you both. I was like, it's content. It's content. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a good conversation though.
Man, for real. Thank you for coming on, bro. Like I said, we enjoyed you. Anytime you want to get on, bro, we love it.
Yeah, man. I love it too, bro.
Yeah, door's always open now. Yeah. But now, before you go, Chris Sean, throw them out one time.
Throw what? What does that mean?
Some socials, baby.
Hey, not the gang signs. We ain't talking about gang signs, Krishan. Come on.
I was about to turn the camera on.
Man, for real, just go. Man, wait.
What you doing?
I said, man, what is he doing? Like,
he gonna say his hand cramping.
Man, wait.
Well, I appreciate you guys. You can subscribe to my YouTube at the Misfit Nation Podcast, or go over to Rumble at the Misfit Nation. You can follow me on X at Krishan the Don. We do a show pretty much every Thursday. Politics, world shit, life shit,
Oh man, we got to talk about. I got some stuff to talk to you about too, bro.
Yes, I know. I know. I got to get. I always say it. I got to get you guys on, but I'm doing like one show a week these days, so it's like all like.
I've been taking notes about like you on politics. I've been taking notes like, I got something for Krishan there. It's right here.
Hell yeah. Do it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But it's all in fun.
Yes,
yeah,
all in fun.
Always. Yeah.
We're all in love, bro. All in love, all in fun, and it's all out there because we are unappreciated repping first events.
Absolutely.
And it's the podcast for it.
Yes, sir.
So D-Walk, throw them out, man.
My Facebook's Dennis D. Walker. My other one, Dennis Walker. The PUWF Facebook, PUWF. Goddamn Instagram, The Fresh Prince 84. Twitter, you can find me at DJ3000. And Snapchat, DEWALK 12. I should fucking do a link tree, bro. It's too much. I said link tree.
Hey, it's I am him. Hey, it's Kane Destroyer on everything except for X. It is Kane Destroyer turning heel. Well, I'm pretty much on almost every platform. Oh yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty Mobile too. Hey, and on that is Destroy Your K.
I'm gonna have to get on there and send you a virus. So you got to delete everything.
Oh,
hack in.
You horrible. Hated it. Horrible.
He's a horrible person.
Yeah, but that's gonna wrap it up for the PUWF podcast for unappreciated wrestling fans segment of Conspiracy Corner. And we got Mr. Chris Sean, got D-Walk, and you got It Is I and I Am Him, Kane the Destroyer, and we are out of here, man. Send us out, D-Walk.
Absolute facts.
I haven't done nothing yet. Wow.
He had to get you one more time. He had to get you one more time.
Come on, man. You might as well give me one more time before we go up there.
Go ahead.
Is this what the wrestling business has devolved into over the past 22 years?
Damn. Okay, you might as well give me one more time. Just one more time for the one time.
Is this what the wrestling business has devolved into over the past 22 years?
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. he gonna fuck with you, but he ain't gonna send us out.
That is absolute facts.
Just digging in now.
Did you ever have a feeling, something in the back of your neck, a notion, something that felt wrong? Well, welcome to Conspiracy Corner.
The world's ruled by aliens. There's a hidden race of lizard men. The CIA murdered Marilyn Monroe. The second Gilman shot Kennedy. There's a secret group of industries controlling everything from oil to gold. But I'm not